We got the male subject on the ground. He's breathing, but unresponsive right now. We've got a large laceration on the forehead.
So hey, I'm Deputy Sam Maricopa. I work with the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office. I'm attached to the K-9 unit, which is a part of our SWAT division. Today we just did a District 2 briefing for patrol. We got a kind of an idea of what's going to be going on today. So go ahead and follow me and see what's going on out there. So that's a stagnant area over there. So you have the two trees, you have the light pole, and he's just gonna like work, try to find something, and what he should do is kind of go into like a final alert, and just kind of hopefully keep nose pointed towards the source of the odor. So I'll just do that, and that's kind of like what I do every day before shift. To be honest with you, I could give you like the cookie cutter answer of like I always wanted to help people, but on all honesty, that's what I wanted to do. I grew up as an older brother to like 3 younger siblings, and I don't like bullies. I was bullied as a younger kid, and I just don't like that feeling of like someone being taken advantage of in any way. So being a cop, it allows you to kind of intervene when someone's defenseless or can't really help themselves out, and then you could actually like put people away for crimes that they've committed that are serious enough for them to be put away. When I was 2 years on in Guadalupe, we had a kidnapping kick out while we were in briefing. Basically, the mom calls in and says that she went into her daughter's room and realized that her daughter wasn't in her bed, and she had gone through a pretty nasty breakup with her ex-boyfriend and believes that he could have taken her. So I remember just leaving briefing that day, getting to the scene, talking to the mom. She was completely distraught, which which parent wouldn't be, and trying to at least gather as much information as that we could at the patrol level, and then start making all the proper notifications. That turned into a whole event, right? It felt super personal to me because like my daughter was the same age as her daughter was at the time, and we ended up getting on the phone with the suspect who was in communications with us but was en route to flee out of country, but there was some car troubles that he experienced, and we had to like maintain communications with them throughout this entire process while we were pinging the phone. It was pretty cool to see like the other units like aviation, deputies in other districts, and even K-9 at the time were able to go out there, rescue the child, get her into custody, or get her like safe. But that right there was like a pretty significant call for me, because that was one of those times where I felt like my job was actually important. Like you got the right deputy today.
Hello. Hey. Yeah, Deputy Sam Maricopa, the sheriff's office. The reason I'm pulling you over is because you had an unsafe lane change right when you were navigating that turn. You were in the number
intersection.
Yeah, you were in the number 2,
Okay.
and then you went over to the number 1 while they were navigating that turn.
I understand.
Okay, and then you also felt the signal right there on 113th and Grand. So you had that one lane change where it looked like you were coming up on that other driver, and you didn't look like you were going to brake in time, so you just moved out of the way. And there was other cars that were coming in the number 3 lane that had us.
Okay, I understand.
Okay,
My license.
is this vehicle yours?
No, belongs to my boyfriend.
Okay, is boyfriend in the car with him?
No.
Oh, sorry, didn't see. I
It's
just saw
okay.
like,
It's
where are you guys coming from?
Actually, we just Taco Bell and fries.
Really?
Yeah. Over
Okay.
there, 113, or what is it? Yeah.
Okay. Do me a favor, ma'am. Turn off the vehicle for me.
Sure.
So that 4 Loco can that you have in the car, you're not allowed to have. It's an open container. So,
I didn't even know there was.
someone drinking in the vehicle right now?
I'm not. No.
You're drinking it? Okay. Not a big deal. Can I have both of your guys' IDs for me, please?
Of course, of course.
Just go ahead and stand over here and face that car. Just face it. So all I'm going to do is remove that can from the vehicle. I don't need you to do anything crazy. Just have your hands on that. Thank you. So that's where we have the drinking and driving statute. You understand? You can't be in the vehicle at all. Oh, it looks like you guys just opened it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Not a big deal. So like I said, the reason I pulled you over was 2 minor traffic violations,
okay.
right? And then ultimately when I'm talking to you, there's an open container of alcohol that I understand for Loco can,
Right.
right? Can't have that.
I understand that.
So she's saying it's hers. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So even with that being said, she wouldn't be susceptible to a DUI or anything.
Right.
I don't believe you would either, but however, it is a criminal offense. Okay.
Okay.
Is your license going to be in good standing?
Oh, I hope so.
Have you ever been pulled over for anything?
Yeah, the speeding violations, no insurance, that kind of thing. But yeah, I believe it's still good.
Okay. All right, just hang out for a minute real quick.
Okay.
Don't do anything crazy.
No,
Fair enough. All right.
We're good. We're good. Thank you.
Yeah.
So state of Arizona can't have an open container of alcohol within the cab of the vehicle. Right there, that's a criminal offense. The container itself is right there. It's going to be a Ford Loco can. When I went to go grab it, it's definitely still cold to the touch, and it looks like they had just opened it. So
So, perfect. So on the back side of this, it's a double-sided piece of paper. There'll be instructions on how to take care of a criminal complaint.
Do I have to show up for right? Yes.
Yeah. So typically, what happens if you don't show up? Fill it up your warrant issue. Perfect.
You did?
I'm excited.
Oh, I have to?
Yeah.
Well, that sucks.
What flavor did you get?
I got the raspberry.
Oh.
I think. Well, no, that one is jungle juice, yeah.
So get it to where you need to go, park it, and then make a couple phone calls to make sure it's good to go on the road.
Will do.
Fair enough?
Absolutely.
All right, yes.
Charles Mary John 3103 is not associated with
he's doing a traffic stop, but the vehicle he ran
2406.
doesn't come back to the vehicle he's trying to stop. Or actually, the
2406.
the vehicle, the plate he provided to dispatch doesn't come back to a car at all. It could be super minor in nature, or it could be like something like a stolen vehicle.
Stop forward back.
I'm just gonna pop this door real quick. Yeah, go for it. Yeah. Oh, you got the blue light in there, man? Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I gotta know what's up with this this little rat
Frankie
right here.
right there.
It's Frankie.
You know, I found him at the dollar store and I got him, and I stuck him under. This is like maybe 2 years ago. He's been up there for about 2 years now.
Frankie,
He's got a little buddy that's on the other side.
Who's the other guy?
I don't really have a name for him.
But this one's Frankie.
This one's Frankie. He's the original.
Did you tie that on him or what?
No, there's the double sticky, the alien tape.
No, like he's got like a scarf
Oh
on.
yeah, he's got the scar. He came with that scar. Yeah. And I thought that's pretty cool because when you're driving, you can see in the mirror.
There's your wind checker right there, dude. That's cool, man. That's definitely different.
Yeah.
I'll let my partner talk to you, brother.
Yeah.
Have a good night, okay?
Thank you.
I try to get a name for like the partner. He doesn't have a name for the partner. But Frankie's chilling, dude. Frankie's chilling. We got a vehicle with an open container. Gave him a cite on that. Deputy Allman ended up finding a vehicle that he was going to stop. Ultimately contacted the driver as they were exiting into their residence. Still let them know about the infractions. And then Deputy Canberra was able to stop a vehicle with like no associated registration, which happens. Guy just got lost in translation with some vehicle stuff, and he's getting a warning for that. Good to go. Now we're all going to end up going to District 2, kind of hit the problem areas over there and see what we can see out on the road. See if these guys are going to be getting any hot calls, especially with it being like prime time for the calls to start coming in. As a K-9 deputy, we're all assigned to the SWAT division. There's about 15 dog teams, and we're we split the week in half. So myself, Deputy Duran, Deputy Allman, and Deputy Canberra all work Sunday through Wednesday. And we all kind of modify our schedules to fit the division's needs as well as assist patrol. So typically on Sundays, we all start our patrol shifts most of our guys go out and hit the range, and then prior to the shift, we'll go out and meet with the squads that we coincide with, sit in on their briefings, kind of figure out what areas or areas of concern need to be addressed. We typically respond to the higher risk calls for service that would indicate a higher propensity for a use of force. So if we're going to a combative subject or someone that's known to flee, most of our canines would answer up to that and try to be on that call and try to have the dog utilized, as opposed to putting a deputy in immediate danger. And with that being said, I have K-9 Loco. Me and him got paired up.
Boyfriend beat her up on Happy Valley Parkway. She got out of the vehicle.
I believe it was December of 2024. So I've had him for over a year at this point. So Loco's a 3-year-old Dutch Shepherd. He specializes in narcotics and patrol, which is apprehension. And yeah, he's a good dude. Probably the best dog in the unit. Make sure you put that in there. And yeah.
Dude, you okay? What's going on?
So far.
For the bus? Okay. You need help or anything? I rolled by a couple times, just doing some other stuff, and I just happened to notice that you were over here. So when I came back again, you were still here, so I just wanted to make sure you weren't passed out or anything. Good, bro? Have they came out here to talk to you or anything? No? Alright. You on the streets or anything, bud? Good? Where you headed? Home? Alright. Sure I can do anything for you, bro? Alright, my man. You have a good night, okay?
So when we were just patrolling this little area, I noticed this guy at the corner of my eye a couple times.
I thought he was heading that way too.
I just wanted to make sure that he wasn't passed out or anything. But said he was fine, waiting for his ride to come pick him up over here.
Hey, Deputy Sam Reed with the Sheriff's Office. The reason I'm pulling you over is it looks like you got your license plate lights a little dim.
No way. I just replaced it because they gave me a fix-it ticket.
They gave you a fix-it ticket for it? Hold on. Just hang out. You're good. I believe you.
If you look, look at it, it's on there, I swear. Because I just fixed it, because I just got put over for the same thing.
Who pulled you over?
Phoenix Police.
They just gave you a fix-it ticket, though?
Yeah, it's giving me a fix-it ticket. They're like, hey, just fix it, and they contact the court, let them know that you took care of it.
Okay.
But it's there, I swear to God. I just paid for the light.
Like I said, not a big, terrible deal at all. That's why I'm stopping you. Okay, I work for the Sheriff's Office. I got to do this whole spiel. But you kind of cut me off, and you just came out of the car.
Sorry,
so,
yeah, I'm just like, there's no way.
Yeah.
I just did it.
Cool. Just hang out and sit down for a minute.
Yeah.
Little odd when we just got people just coming out. Oh, you got a little Mal back there, dude?
Yeah, you want to see him?
Dude, I got mine in the back with me, too.
Yeah, bro. He's still a pup. He's only a year.
Oh, okay. What's the dog's name?
Malibu.
Malibu?
Yeah.
That's cool, dude.
Yeah.
So I run K-9 Loco, so cool names, man.
Yeah.
How many people you got with you tonight, bud?
I got my 3 kids, my girl. We were just going home right now.
Okay. Is everything good with your license, my man?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you mind if I just grab your license and your registration? As soon as I'll get you out of there. As soon as everything comes back good, get this morning, you're good to go, man.
So this guy's got a backseat full of children, right? And while I was talking to him, kind of letting him know what was going on with the stop, I just see a familiar face. A dog pops out. He's got an e-collar, a regular collar. It's a Malinois named Malibu. So instant connection with me right there, dude. Warrant for his arrest right now. However, it does not appear to be extraditable. And it's for displaying a fictitious plate. Just letting dispatch know, hey, I'm aware of it. It's not of concern right now at the moment. I'm pretty sure that's something he's probably aware of, especially if he was contacted by Phoenix recently. So what we'll do is we'll give him a little warning for the offense, and then just kind of let him know that he needs to address his warrant first.
Hey, brother, I'm going to give you this, and then I got a jet, okay? Just a written warning. Your information, vehicle's information. Where I pulled you over, why I pulled you over. Like I said, not a big deal.
Hey,
Okay.
can I show you that light, bro?
Yeah, everything's good right now when I looked at it.
When you look at it,
Yeah.
it's like just fixed it.
So,
Is it just the cover?
it might be. You got a small warrant out of Douglas. Try to fix that when you can. Fair enough.
All right. Yeah, I didn't know. Like I put it last time, they didn't say nothing.
You got one.
Yeah.
So it's not
That. No, it's
that
just,
low level, but I would call it so you're not messing with it. Okay.
okay.
All right, brother. Have a good night. Okay.
Thank you.
Alright, so he's cleared up, good to go. He was told about his warrant, was able to fix the issue with the light. We're going off, and then now we're gonna try to jump over to the hot traffic in District 3. So we have a couple of our TOU guys that are working off duty in Youngtown, and they're able to basically start coordinating an arrest for this guy right now. Looks like they've got one detained while they're clearing the vehicle. Those calls are always like difficult because it's not always a law enforcement call. This person's obviously in like some kind of mental health distress, and sometimes us being there could force the issue. Hey, is he okay?
I need you to start fire to 75th and McDowell. I've got a pedestrian struck by a vehicle. Hey, were you driving this?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, hang out right there for me, please. We got male subject on the ground. He's breathing, but unresponsive right now. We've got a large laceration on the forehead.
I mean, he was breathing, right? Pretty fine. It wasn't like agonal, but he was like spastic for the most part. So like keeping him in recovery and then making sure he doesn't like react. Because when fire got there, that 101 went up and was like trying to check like a pulse. He like swiped at her leg to grab it.
Like one of these?
Her.
That, oh, really?
Yeah. So like she comes up and she was the first one to like just assess him. He just kind of like got some life and grabbed onto her leg, and I was like, "Hey, just relax, I'm trying to help you." Not our traffic, but there's still somebody that was like injured, so we have to do our best to kind of like get something going. And then even like the vehicle that was involved, like, didn't seem as though it was intentional. He stayed on scene, felt horrible about the circumstances. It's purely an accident. Oh, they look like they got dogs here, dude.
Darn, dude.
So, talking with Phoenix, they basically got a call for a 211, which is like an armed robbery. Two suspects ended up knocking on a front door, or not knocking, but banging on a front door, demanding that they take that resident's vehicle. Phoenix ends up responding. Two suspects end up going to hide in a nearby residence, and their K-9 arrived on scene and kind of just conducted an area search. And one of the suspects ended up continuing to hide after his partner was barricading down, and he ended up getting bit by a dog. So their scene's code 4. We're not needed, but it's always good to check in and see that our counterparts at other agencies are getting some good work out there and utilizing their resources for their patrol guys. GPS has a wrong way driver out in Tonopah that they stopped. However, they're not being cooperative, they're actually being combative. So it's a little bit of a drive for us, but if it's going to turn into a vehicle barricade, we're more than likely going to assist in this. So DPS called in a 905, which is the most exigent call you can receive on patrol, minus an officer involved shooting type of call. So anyone who hears that is basically trying to figure out where this person is and how can I get there fast enough. The original call was the trooper got a wrong way driver, was able to get the vehicle stopped, and then they were trying to restrain and detain the suspect, but they were combative. So at that point, they kicked out a 905, and this trooper was getting La Paz County, our neighboring county, to get a deputy out there, as well as units from their own agency and all the West Valley units that are able to break for the sheriff's office, to include Fox, who was fully committed on getting out there and at least giving them some kind of overhead support. And then while we were en route, after traveling probably a good, 40 miles already running code, we got notification that trooper was able to get their suspect into custody, and we're breaking off trying to get closer to our beat, but we got our out west guys just continuing in to make sure they're all good and if they need any other assistance. So each handler is responsible for the K-9 they're assigned. So with that being said, all of our dogs come home with us every single day. They have their own kennel system in the back that the county provides, and 7 days a week, 365 days a year, they are a part of your family for the most part. Most of us will take the time out of our day to work our dogs, whether it be through basic obedience or any kind of short walks, just to keep your dog engaged, because high energy, high drive working dogs can't just be hanging out in your backyard. So we get our time with them every shift. Now, if you've got something like a pre-planned vacation where you're going to go out of state, or you're off call from your duties as a canine handler within the SWAT division, we all have the ability to drop our dogs off at the kennels down at our office, and every handler on shift at some point, twice a shift, needs to go check on these dogs. So we're basically all taking care of one another's dogs while someone's out of town. Buckeye's got a person in custody for something unrelated to the traffic stop. So we're gonna run K-9 Loco to see if there's any kind of indication of like narcotics presence in the vehicle. Decided to cast Loco out, do a couple passes of the vehicle for narcotics, and ultimately he showed no interest. This job's something different every single day. You're somewhat presented with a problem, and you're supposed to rely on your training, your peers, to go ahead and try to assess the problem at hand. Whether each call for service dictates which training you're going to implement. So we got to wear a lot of hats as deputy sheriffs, and even more so as like K-9 handlers, because we have to navigate working a dog into the road if it's needed. If it's not, like, not everything's a dog call. At the end of the day, we have to like keep the dog in the truck and then still continue to address calls as needed, just like we saw today. I always suggest for guys interested in the field is do a ride along. Maybe not just one, maybe do a couple, because at the end of the day, like, this is gonna be like what you're doing every day. So if you have all these expectations of the job is gonna be this, and then you get out here and it's nothing like you would envision, a ride along could have probably put you in the right mindset. And not all ride alongs are the same. It's super dependent on the call volume. However, you could get a good general understanding of what this job entails. This job's super fun and super fulfilling for me. there's really nothing else like it. I've done other types of work that were pretty labor intensive and fulfilling in their own ways. However, this job is like the best job. You got the front seat to the best show in the world.